Hi, I'm Jodee. We're here at the Central Cafe in Middleborough, Mass. With owner Mark Hannon, one of three owners of
Two owners.
Two
That's
owners,
okay.
sorry, of the establishment. Mark, why don't you tell us a little bit about the history of the establishment?
Well, the Central Cafe is right here in downtown Middleborough, and it's been here for about 80 years. And the Schoolies family owned it for years. It was a grandfather, passed on to a father, passed over to a brother, passed on to a grandson. And my partner, Bill Fuller, purchased the rights to the Central Cafe and the ownership in 1995. And then I became partners with him in 2003.
Wow.
Yeah,
So,
it's pretty exciting, actually.
yeah, it's a great place. Great atmosphere.
And if you see in the, behind us, we're filling in. It's dinner time. It's around 5:30 at night, in the afternoon, I should say. And one of our specialties that we have is on Mondays we have $2 cheese pizza eat in all day long. And then on Tuesday and Wednesday we have half-price pizza. And at dinner time, especially on the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, a lot of families come in, a lot of big groups. They come in from Little League. Later on they come in from Little League, softball, and it continues through the fall with football and the whole 9 yards. So it's kind of really a nice family atmosphere at dinner time. And then the older crowd, the kids home from college and whatnot, will come in later on at night, and they'll come in for their half-price pizza and their
they can't beat that.
chicken and the whole 9 yards.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Sounds great. So you just talked about pizza. You just spoke about that and chicken. What are some of the other dishes you serve here?
Well, every week we have weekly specials, and we do have a full menu. Years ago, this was just a bar-style pizza, thin crust pizza, which is what we still have, which is still our staple of our business.
It looks delicious. I'm seeing it traveling
and
around.
everybody loves it. People travel from far, to come in and have our pizza. People that lived in town for years will move to Florida, they'll move to California. They actually come back and try to figure out ways of either half cooking the pizza or freezing the pizza so they can bring it back to where they live.
Wow, that's a great compliment.
Because they love it, and it's the first thing they do. I was standing out front the other day. Guy had been out of town for 9 years. Comes over to me, reintroduced himself. I had just bought into the business, and he said, I called from the airport, told him to order the cheese pizzas, have them in the living room, have everybody sit around so we can visit, but I want Central Cafe pizza.
That's awesome.
Hadn't had in 9 years.
That's great.
So it's a great story. But we also have on our menu entrees. We have chicken. We have broccoli, fettuccine dinners. We have fish. We only buy fresh fish from Mike Carver right down the street from us. We do not serve frozen fish or scallops, and it's excellent. We sell out every weekend. We usually run specials, all you can eat fish. And then our appetizers, of course, our boneless buffalo wings are pretty famous.
Right.
And also on the drinking side of things, when I first came in, we had about 5 or 6 drafts. Now we have 16 drafts.
Oh, wow.
And for a small place like this that seats 90, that's a lot of draft beers. And it's a great choice, and we rotate 2 or 3 of them. So the customers get what they want. They know what they're going to get when they come in here. They're happy with that, so they keep coming back.
Right. And speaking of the customers, they're very happy, and I was here, for a little while before this interview, talking to some of the regulars. And they raved about your staff. Do you want to talk a little bit about your staff?
Yeah, I have a great staff. I mean, in this business, you have to have people that are conscientious, people that are loyal, and people that you can trust. And over time, we've meshed into a family, and it's literally a family. We know about each other's personal lives, and we treat each other with respect. And they cover for each other when they need time off, or things occur in their lives that are unexpected. Somebody's always stepping up to take their place and make sure that they don't lose out. And they're very close. We had a wedding with one of our staff here, and most everybody went to the wedding. It's that type of atmosphere. It's not come in, I got to get this done. I know I'm here to make money, but I can't wait to get out of here. They actually come in their days off. Their families actually come in and visit them. They'll hang around and have a bite to eat after their shift.
It's a place they want to be.
Here.
Right.
So
That's great.
It's really nice, and it's kind of like, they're all just really close.
Yeah. Speaking of employees, I think you had one here that we talked about speaking with for a little while.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, I'd like to bring her in. I'm going to introduce you to, she's around here, so probably helping out. She's not on duty.
Okay.
But it's my partner's mother, Carol Fuller. The staff all refer to her as Mama. Okay, she's been here since 1995. She's done everything from cook pizzas to make salads, to bartend, to waitress, to bus, to expedite, whatever it needs. She's done it, and she's done it week after week for the last 17 years. And I'm going to grab her right now, and I'll bring her over.
Fantastic. Okay, here we are with Carol Fuller, who is the mother of one of the owners here, otherwise known as Mama Fuller to both employees as well as customers. How you doing, Carol?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. Why don't we talk a little bit about the history, because it sounds to me like you probably are an expert on the history of this establishment.
I've always lived in Middleborough. My sons grew up here too, so when Bill decided that he thought he would like to buy a restaurant, this had been open for 60 years, and he told me one night he was just going to buy it, and it had gone into, it was a mess. And I said, oh my word. So he decided he was going to buy it, and he fixed it. It took a whole year to do it over because the people had changed it. Actually, they found all the original lights upstairs, and all this wainscoting was here. The bar was part of it, was upstairs, so they brought it back to what it used to look like. That's what they wanted to do. So it took a full year for them to regroup it and get it going.
Right.
Yeah.
And so you really almost started from scratch, though,
Yes,
as far
definitely.
as, okay.
Yeah. And then Mr. Descoulias is the one that was the last original owner, and he was watching what my son was doing, and he said they gave him the original pizza recipe. So this is the original from 60 years ago.
Wow. Oh, that's interesting.
Right, yeah.
And you mentioned to me when you did mention that before. You had mentioned that it is actually the story of this establishment and how it came to be is on the menu.
Yes, it is. It's right on there. The whole history of it and how Mark and Bill want them to come in and be comfortable and like make it like a family restaurant. That's what they wanted. They wanted it to be for both.
Right.
But this is why we have this sidebar for the children to watch when they come out of Little League games and things. So
It's fantastic. I mean,
it's
this
great.
is a great atmosphere. And as a mother of 5, I know this is an important place.
Bill's a mother
where,
of 5
you know,
also.
Oh,
Yeah,
is he
so,
really? Yeah.
yeah.
He knows that it is hard to find places where
Right.
you can go as a family, and this is fantastic. I
Thank
mean,
you.
it's great.
But they've worked hard. They're always here and they're working, trying to make the customers happy. Is the main concern.
And everybody is happy. That's apparent.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, we have
apparent.
a lot. Oh, but there's a party going on right now as we speak. Someone's having an anniversary party, and that's nice. They come back to their own roots too.
Right. Now, how do you feel, in comparison with other restaurants in this area? What do you feel like this establishment has to offer that makes it special and sets it aside from everywhere else?
Really, that's a great question. But of course, I'm going to say because of the pizza. I mean, the pizza is best known. It's won many awards for different places. You see it in the paper and things like this. And if a customer does complain, we always make good on it, just in case something happened or they didn't like it, or for some reason, they're always there for the customer. So I believe that's the real reason. And it's locally owned. The fellas that own it, local Middleborough people, and that's what they want. They want to bring try to get Middleborough back to a very working town, I guess you'd call it.
That's great. Sounds great. Carol, is it okay if we go out back and take a look at how some of these dishes are prepared?
Definitely. The one side is the line for the pizzas, and the other side is the line for the chowders and the burgers and the steaks, like that. So there are 2 sides of the kitchen.
Oh, okay. All right.
That'd be
Let's
great.
head back there.
Okay, thank you.
We're here in the kitchen of the Central Cafe in downtown Middleborough. It's a Wednesday night, half-price pizza, and we're kind of busy out front. This side of the kitchen right here, where we make our pizzas. The other side is our line where we're making our entrees, our appetizers, our sandwiches, and whatnot. As you see over here, these slips here, you have anywhere from a couple of different pizzas on there to 4, to 3, to 1, half and half, a couple there. And we're going to show you our pizza guys, Wally and Marcelo here, are going to make a mashed potato and bacon, which is one of our specialty pizzas, a meat lover's pizza, if you love meat on your pizza, and a pepperoni for a young girl that's out in the restaurant. So we're going to switch over to take a look here and see the pizzas in the oven right now. We got 4 pizza ovens going right now because it's pretty busy out there. And right now, okay, which one now? Which pizza are you gonna make now, Marcel?
I'm gonna make a pepperoni.
Pepperoni pizza right now. So right now we already have the dough, the sauce, and the cheese is already on it. So now we're gonna add the pepperonis. Now we're gonna make a meat lovers pizza. And what goes on the meat lovers pizza, Marcella?
Pepperoni, bacon, hamburger. What else?
Pepperoni, bacon, ham, hamburger. What about sausage?
Sausage.
Sausage. So we're gonna put all those meats right now in this one pizza. Pepperoni went first, then the bacon, some sliced linguiça, some sausage, a little bit of ham, I'll take it. And a little bit of hamburger. Okay. Now he's throw those in the oven. And now one of our specialties, mashed potato and bacon. Mashed potato and bacon is no sauce. Okay. Go with white. It's a white pizza, sour cream. So now he's got the dough. Now he's putting the mashed potato on there. Now the bacon. And what's a pizza without cheese? Here you go. Beautiful. All right. Okay. Now as we walk this way a little bit, we have the line side here where because we have a half-price pizza night, the line's not too busy. We have no slips up right now. But what he has been doing while they're waiting for the pizza, he's been making their salads, he's been making their appetizers and their soups, and they've been sending those out. Now there's a whole slew of pizzas coming out of the oven in about 5 minutes for our customers that are out there waiting. It is a pizza night. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it goes 50-50, line with the entrees and the appetizers and the sandwiches and whatnot. During the day, it's salads, wraps, quesadillas, subs, and that's the way it goes. We got one more coming up, takes a little longer, the mashed potato and bacon. Oh, look at that baby. That ready, Marcelo? That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Wally over here is gonna take it. Okay, we got the pepperoni. I'm gonna give that a cut. Okay, we got the meat lovers. That is chock full. And then we have the mashed potato and bacon. Beautiful. All right, those are all going to be going out right now to the restaurant. I'm going to bring over the pizza right now. For this young lady right here, we have a pepperoni pizza. And this one here is a meat lovers pizza. And I'm gonna bring over a mashed potato and bacon. I was actually tempted to eat one of these on the way over. I'm not gonna lie to you. Look at that. I'm telling you right now, when you guys try that, you'll be back.
Okay, you guys are back from the kitchen now, and what I want to find out is if people want to find you, how do they find you?
Okay.
Tell us how to
Before
find
I give you that hint, that secret as to how to find us,
Yes.
I want to put out a reminder. Mondays, $2 cheese pizza, eat in only, all day long. Tuesday and Wednesday, half price pizza.
Okay.
We are open 7 days a week, 11:30 a.m. to 1 a.m.
Okay.
We serve food later than most restaurants till 11 p.m. at night.
Great. Yeah.
Best draft beer selection, not only in
16, right?
Middleborough, from all around, 16 draft
16,
choice.
I didn't forget that.
Okay, here's the magic.
Okay.
It's 254 Center Street, which most people won't remember. It's right in the heart of Middleborough. You can try to remember that, but if you make it to Middleborough, just stop, roll down your window, ask anybody, where's the Central Cafe, and they'll be able to tell you.
Okay.
That's how you get here.
All right, easy enough.
You got it.
Okay, what do you say? Let's eat.
Let's eat.